Hello, everyone. So, this is me, Shruti, talking to you all for the first time about a certain topics that I would take in my upcoming videos about the product management. So, if you are interested in learning more about it, just subscribe to the channel. And then, if you like it, at the end, click a thumbs up. But nevertheless, let's get started. So if you are a product manager, or maybe an aspiring product manager, or maybe you're at the product owner level, and you want to know what a vision is, why you should create it, why you need to have it, if it's even necessary, and if yes, then how you can create a groundbreaking vision. Because unless you have a clear vision, you have an understanding about the vision, you will never be able to deliver a product which is really groundbreaking. So let's talk about one step back and understand what a vision is. So, vision is something that you want to solve a problem for customer. So let's talk about the Google. So Google's vision is to make the information available, and that is their vision. So they would like to solve the problem, making sure that there's no issue. Hence the vision started. Similarly, for your company, there might be vision that they want to deliver a seamless experience to customer by doing XYZ. So, vision could be when you target certain problems and you own it, you try to solve them. So, without a vision, a business, a product cannot sustain. That is the starting point of any product, any business. So, you look at the startups, you look at the enterprises, you look at the 500 fortune companies, all of them have a vision. Okay, and then after the vision, there are certain steps actually to get to the delivery and the features and the releases that we talk on a day to day basis. So, if we say we want to create a groundbreaking vision, first we need to understand what is the problem that we are trying to solve. So, what is the problem that we are trying to solve? Here is the cheat sheet I'm providing, and we will talk step by step what it has. So, let's start with the why part. Why we want to have this business? What is the purpose? What is the direction for the business? That's where the product vision decides. Like we discussed about Google, Google has the vision as to provide accessible information over the internet. They want to basically set it up in a right manner, they want to structure it. That's where the why part of product vision comes. So now when you know why it has to be, let's say tomorrow you want to launch a similar company like Trivago. So Trivago, who does not know, is a company works in a hotel domain and travel domain where they compare hotel prices for many portals or many internet companies, and then they provide you with the information. Okay, here is the hotel that XYZ company sells it for ABC prices. So they help you finding a best and cheap hotel, comparing all the websites, all the possibilities available. Nevertheless, if you want to build a similar product, similar kind of, you need to first understand what you're trying to solve. If it's the same problem that everybody else could solve it, still fine if you want to go ahead with the same business, but you need to first understand what is the purpose. Because we have so many businesses, so many products that somehow don't understand what is the problem that they are trying to solve. They just come up, think, okay, this might be the problem that customer is facing, and they go ahead and start building the product. So before even identifying and phrasing your product vision, the thing that you need to know is whether this is really a problem. So that's where there are certain topics that we will cover in our next video. But what we do is go do the market survey, do the market research, and etc etc. So before coming up, I would say go ahead and talk to your customer to whom you're trying to solve the problem, or look at the product that is already existing and you want to enhance it and give it in a different way. Look at that. So do competitor analysis and see what is already offered to customer, maybe what is the price, what is the benefit, etc etc, for you to come up with the proper and the healthy kind of a strong vision and strong problem statement. So when you have problem statement, when you set up this already, now there is a time to understand what a product vision is. So again, we spoke about it a lot, that what ambitious it tries to fulfill, what problem it tries to solve, what is the problem statement that it tries to solve in future by giving XYZ feature, so on and so forth. So that's where you identify what a product vision is. And it could be for product, it could be for the whole business, depends how the organization runs. So how the organization work is basically they have a product vision, a business vision at the top of the company. They tells, okay, company is trying to solve this problem, and that's where they have multiple products inside, they have multiple portfolios, and all portfolios, all departments could have their own vision, cascading what is coming from the top. So it doesn't mean that only product could have a vision. Company should have vision, and then multiple products under the company could also have their visions. Now, where we need to, which this is very simple question that definitely you will sit at the place where you have the access to all the departments, because this is not something you create by yourself. You need input. You need input from people, you need input from top management, you need input from everybody else in the organization, you need input from competitors also. Sometimes you want to sit and do the competitor analysis, sometimes you want to sit and just look at the market, look at the marketing document that are there out, like that are out there for the competitors, etc etc. So you sit it as a place where you have the access to all the departments who would provide you input. How do you do that? You work in collaboration with the team and executive management. So in a practical way, how it is done, basically whenever a company is forming, there are only few people, hardly 2 to 3 people working together. And what they do, they sit together, understand what is the problem that they're trying to solve. So they basically maybe sit in a cafe, they sit in a place where they can talk and just talk and understand what is the problem that they're trying to solve. When the company is more matured, when they are more set up, when they have more departments, it's all streamlined, they tend to do um, workshops. The company invited many of their key people, go there, they do like a day or 2 days workshop, they answer many questions, they also do a kind of a tiny competitor analysis there itself, they do market analysis, they look at their strengths and weaknesses, the opportunities that they have, what are the threats that could be, etc etc. So they work in collaboration with the team and executive management. So who has to? If we are talking about the product vision, then it's you as a PM or PO has to create. But let's say if we are talking about company vision, then it's mostly executive management or advisory board that has to come up. But if it's only for the product that you're responsible, it's your responsibility. You holds the accountability to come up, and not just come up with any product vision, you need to share the same understanding. So you need to talk to all the team, you need to get them excited about the idea, about the vision that you're creating or you have created. So the story doesn't end there, that you created and things are done. That's where the next step is. When? So you create at the start, when you set up things, and you keep revisiting it. So we will talk in our upcoming videos about strategy and quarterly strategy and roadmaps, etc. But basically, every set frequency, depending upon when you get the priorities and strategy from the top of the company, that's where you see if there is a need to refine, if there is a need to do something. And the benefits that a product vision could give you is you can take smart decisions. So let's see, consider a scenario where everything is set up, it is there all available, you have set up a nice vision. Now you also have the common understanding between the team, the circle that you work in the company, etc., etc. You're matured, your product is matured, everyone knows about you. But when the time comes for you to prepare the roadmap and then prioritize it, there are certain things that there are basically certain decisions that you need to take day in day out. That's where this will act as a bible for you. Every time there is a decision that you need to take, you can see, okay, this is the vision, this is the purpose, this is the direction for the business, so the decision should be XYZ. So this will be like whole time bible and a guiding principle for you to take any certain decisions. And so this is what I really want to make it short and crisp so that we understand what is about product vision, why it is important, where and how it has to be created, who is responsible to creating and when. I will put all these in the description below. If you like this, please hit a thumbs up. If you have any questions, anything, please feel free to put it into the description below and the comments below. And I will meet you in our next lesson, that is about the good product strategy. So we will talk about this in our next lecture. Until then, thank you so much and have a good day.